Pitch number 1 of the night. Nye to Vasquez. 1 strike pitch to Vasquez. Hit hard off the mid of Nelson. Into short right field. Mancini got over to pick it up, but the leadoff man for the Hilltoppers on base. Shortly to first for Vasquez. Toward the gap in left center. Slicing back toward Rigdon, the left fielder. It gets past into the wall. A little bit of confusion, and the run will come around to score as Vasquez all the way from first base in to make it 1-0 Western Kentucky, and a double by Lozama.
Yeah, Western is not wasting any time. In 2 swings, 2 barreled balls right on the screws. That's a fastball in the outside corner. Again, not a terrible spot, but hey, you mentioned, Kevin, a little bit of confusion between Rigdon and Austin out there in the outfield. You see Vasquez turning on the burners all the way from first base.
Here in the opening frame. Payoff again. Strike 3 called. Strike 3. Again, went to the breaking pitch. Play him pretty much straight away. Smash down the left field line toward the corner. It's off the wall. Austin digging for second. Might be a close play. He's safe with a double. Hit that ball on a rope and banged it off the padding on the wall in left field. For 4 spot in the batting order. Brody Johnston dropped down to 5th tonight. 4-pitch walk to Nelson. Puts 2 on base for Johnston. Commodores trying to do some 2-out damage. Johnston with a swing and a miss on a pitch up and in.
A preseason press conference, as you see an absolute spotted fastball right there in the outside corner for Nye.
2-2 from Nye with 2 outs. Strike 3. Another good inning. But third base side, charging Vasquez, makes a throw, safe. Hit the other way by Vastine, a single to left. Rigdon stops at second. First 2 have reached in the Vanderbilt second. Gets the lefty literal. A guy who was really good 2 seasons ago as a freshman. Half swing over to second. They get the out there. Quick throw is out, I should say, at first. A double play. Another 2-2 the opposite way. Game tied. Mancini with a base hit. 2-out single brings in Rigdon. Game tied at 1. Humphrey hit deep left field. O'Connell at the warning track. Can't get it. Bangs off the fence. Mancini turns third and comes to the plate. Humphrey and with a triple. And Vanderbilt takes the lead. It's 2-1. Good speed. RBI triple. That is 8 for Vanderbilt this season. They were tied for second in the SEC in that category. Entering tonight's play, and that looks like a balk. And here comes Humphrey in from third. Literal started into his motion and stopped. It's always interesting. 1 strike pitch popped up. Right at home plate, the catcher Westbrook. Careful not to trip over his mask. His team in front 3-1 as we play here in the 3rd inning. Out on strikes. Use the breaking ball to Fan Lozama. That's 5 Ks for Austin Nye through the first 3.
Yeah, I was talking with Will earlier. I totally forgot that he was at Western.
Hit up the middle. Weidman has his first knock of the game. 1 for 2 with a single to start the 4th. Swing and a miss. Weidman on the move, steals second. No, he's out. Vastine scooped it up and got the tag down.
Let's see if he gets the foot there of Weidman before. Yeah, it looks like he got him.
I think he might be out. Out remains the call, so 2-6 on the caught stealing. 2-2 pitch from Nye. Got him swinging. Rose will make the throw. A little shaky there, but Nelson with the scoop. 2 gone.
Then 4 and looking down there, a couple guys stirring a little bit in the pin.
We'll see if this is it. It's Vastine. Throws out Hayes at first. 1-2 from Nye. Right down the middle for strike 3. He's fanned 7 in 4 1/3, 1 out. 23 out of 76 on the season. Swing and a miss. Rose, a strong throw to complete the strikeout, and Nye is dealing as we play here in the 5th. 1-2, a strike away from striking out the side. Won't do it here. Fly ball center field, and Vanderbilt will have to play that one on a hop as Westbrook takes a big turn at first. Humphrey got to it. On a line to third, Johnston snares it, and that's all for Western Kentucky in the fifth. Austin and Bastine doing some good work last year. Big bouncer over to first, smothered by Hayes, and everybody's safe. Mancini hustling down the line, got there before Hayes could get to the bag. It's a tough series, but that was definitely a highlight. Runner on the move, Mancini. Strong throw to second and out. Payoff with one out. Appeal to first, didn't go. Humphrey heads down. Payoff to Austin with two outs. Fly ball right field. Zama back and now comes in a couple steps to retire the side. To a nice hand from this Hawkins Field crowd. Congratulated by his teammates. Leaves the game with a 3-1 lead here in the sixth. Brennan Cyber coming in from the Commodore bullpen. Payoff with one out. Got him swinging. Threw it past him for a big second out. Runs for Vanderbilt in the second. The only run for Western Kentucky back in the first. Jordan Austin, short left center field, makes a catch.
and bundled up to make some plays. Oh,
Johnson
my.
hammers this one deep left field. Forget it. 4-1 Commodores on a long blast off the bat of Brody Johnston.
Yeah, that was a no-doubter. O'Connell, the left fielder, just turned around and watched it go 106 off the bat from the freshman. That was a big-time swing, Kevin.
Well, number 6 RBI 26. He got every last bit of that one.
Yeah, that was a fastball right down the chute, and he knew it. Man, that was just one that you heard off the bat and said, "Yep, that one's out."
Payoff is ball 4. Short lead at first for Hayes. Swing and a miss. Cyber gets the strikeout on 3 pitches. Will have to come from behind. Out on strike. Cyber, a good job as he fans Westbrook. Hit by a pitch. Breaking ball gets away from Heath, and Maldonado heads down to first.
Still good size.
Mancini puts it down. Back to the mound. Only play will be to first as Heath left on left for a 3-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Skips off the mound. Played by Howard, the shortstop. Dug out by Hayes at first. Swing and a miss. Berrigan out on strikes. Past the mound. Vastine sliding but can't make a play. Hopefully he's okay. Looks like he is. Hit hard, other way. Vastine was playing him up the middle. Vasquez will go first to third. Lozama puts on the brakes at first, and a one-out threat for Western Kentucky here in the 8th with runners at the corners.
Hopefully a little bit lower in the zone.
Smash to center field, down for a base hit, brings home a run. Austin gets to it quickly. Throw going to third. Weidman will take the extra base. Western Kentucky with the tying runs at second and third. RBI for Weidman makes it 4-2. Goes to the backstop, bounces right back, but Rose can't gather it in. Lozama comes in to score to make it 4-3 as Weidman goes to third on a wild pitch. Green ready for the payoff. Ball 4. Swinging first pitch, fly ball center field. Will likely get the job done. Let's see if they send the runner. They will. Here comes the throw from Austin. It's cut. The throw to second. They do get the out. The run, does the run count? It looks like it will to make it 4-4. Long look in. Johnston out on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Higgins in the 8th. Those are the scheduled hitters. Up the middle, on a line, played on a hop by Austin, and a good start to the 9th for Western Kentucky. The bulk of their steals are by one guy. Off the mid of Rose with the runner on the move. O'Connell steals it without a throw into scoring position with the go-ahead run. Shows bunt, trying to get that runner to third. Looks like it'll be successful. Kranzler throws the fastball to Mancini. Took a 4-1 lead on a Brody Johnston home run before the Hilltoppers came off the mat. Hard hit ball to third. Johnston with a good play to get the runner going back, and they get the out of Visden over at first. Ahead in the count against Berrigan. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Great work by Kranzler. He strands O'Connell at third, keeps it a tie game. 2-2, starting the ninth. Strike three called. Payoff, strikes him out. Pulled down to third on a hop. Vasquez across to first. Extra innings coming up. 2 strikes with 1 out. 3 strikes with 2 outs as Kranzler.
The pitches are moving all over the place.
First pitch swinging to Vastine. Guns down Weidman. 3 up, 3 down for Western Kentucky in the 10th. Alex Kranzler, some good work. To Mancini. The 1-1. Fly ball, deep right center field. It's Weidman going back to the wall. He jumps. And he got it.
Way.
He got it. It looked like he took a home run away from Mike Mancini that would have won the game at the top of the wall. What a play.
That wasn't like he was standing at the wall. He ran a long way. Look how far he ran. He's in center field, goes all the way to right center. I mean, that was well above the wall.
To start off this 10th inning, we get another look at this play at the top of the wall by Ryan Weidman. That would have clearly been out of here to win the game. Payoff to third. Backing up Vasquez, a speedy Humphrey, safe. Ball gets away. Did it go out of play? It did, and Humphrey will go to second. 2-2. Liner, right field, gets down for a base hit. Humphrey had to wait to see if the ball was going to drop. He'll be held at third base. Runners at first and third with 1 out. Single by Rose, the winning run 90 feet away. Austin ready for a 3-1 pitch. Winning run at third, opposite way. Knocked down by the second baseman. Everybody's safe, and Vanderbilt wins. R.J. Austin put it in play. Humphrey came home from third. 5-4 in 10 innings. The Commodores win.